Welcome again to my channel. This is Brian Uncovers, and today we're going to talk about corruption in Africa. Africa as a continent has faced a massive slowdown in terms of development, and when you come to think of it, you realize that one of the factors is corruption. So today I want us to delve into it and try to talk about it. So when you define corruption, you say that corruption is the abuse of entrusted power for personal gain. It manifests in various forms, including bribery, embezzlement, nepotism, and fraud. It has deeply entrenched its roots and poses a significant barrier to the continent's development. Corruption in Africa is systemic. In this when I talk about this, I'm trying to say it affects all levels of governance and society. It is not limited to any particular sector, but it is widespread across public and private domains, be it government department, we have communities, clans, everywhere corruption is in Africa. This pervasive problem is likened to an epidemic infection and deeply embedded in the fabric of African society. It's like a disease. It's like it has been woven in a cloth. It can be seen. It can be seen. Again, the channels of corruption, the economic and financial crimes of embezzlement, theft, bribes, kickbacks, money laundering, and illicit financial flows are prevalent in Africa. These acts of corruption serves as a channel that drain the continent's resources and hinder sustainable development outcomes. We have, in terms of bribes, we have road builders, engineers who give away our roads. In which sense? They build our roads using low quality materials just because they gave out bribes. We have tenderpreneurs, people who take out tenders but they don't do their work, but they subcontract. They take the job but they are not professionals, so they end up subcontracting. Those people who are being subcontracted, they go again and subcontract the work, which means that the person that will do the work will have a low budget. So this corruption has impacted Africa in various forms. Number one, for example, in terms of economic stagnation, corruption diverts funds from public expenditure, which will otherwise be invested in critical infrastructure and services. This diversion stifles economic growth and exacerbates poverty. I think money that is supposed to do some development or some work is being used or has been taken and been used for other things. You have people putting this money in their own banks. People taking this money and buying their own properties, or holding them instead of them releasing this money into the economy. Another one is social inequality. In this we have the misappropriation of resources, which leads to increased social inequalities. The government provides funds for medicine to be bought in hospitals. The doctors in hospitals use this as an opportunity to take the drugs to their chemist. Those people who cannot afford to buy drugs are going to suffer. We have in schools, the Ministry of Education provides money for developing of schools, buying of books. But we have management heads who go ahead and take this money and do their own developments. majority of the people, the children that they could have been solved by those money, they are going to be affected negatively. While corrupt individuals amass wealth, the majority struggle with poverty and lack access to basic needs such as food, health, and sanitation. There is a lot of money in this country, in this continent, in this world, but few people have taken this as an opportunity to use this to their advantage. You ever heard about very few people have the biggest percentage of possessions? It's not by mistake. It's not by mistake. It's all it's all about corruption. I'll talk about political instability. Corruption undermines the legitimacy of governmental institutions, leading to political instability. Corruption undermines the legitimacy of governmental institutions. No one trusts the government offices again. So this means that in those governments, for you to be served for a service, you must get away with something. Of course, this must stop, but for it to stop, it must be made aware. Again, this instability can deter investment and slow down economic progress because it discourages people from investing in that sense. No one can invest in an economy where we have corruption. There's a reason why most companies are not in. There's a reason why most companies have not invested in Congo due to the political stagnation. Again, another one is the discouragement of foreign investment. Foreign investors are unlikely to invest in a country where we have corruption. No one wants to risk their business in a corrupt society. Lack of investment further hampers economic development. It hampers economic development. Thank you for watching this clip. I'll be doing more research and bringing in more news and insights. Down below here, give an issue on what I can research on so that I can bring for you as you watch it. Otherwise, like the video, subscribe, and let's meet in our next video. Thank you.